Hello there, I'm Rad, and welcome to Sweet 16, where we watch 16 minutes of gameplay and have a little chit-chat about what we're seeing. Joining me today from the ABC Gamer team is Joe.
Hello.
And Jordan.
Oh, hello there.
So I have been told that this game is called Card Shark, and so I simply have to assume that it's got something to do with a card that turns into a shark. Am I correct, Joe?
Close. You're a shark that turns into a card.
Oh, actually?
No, sadly not.
You actually got me, because you're such an honest person that I just assumed you'd be telling the truth.
Just my dry, deadpan voice is just very convincing.
All right, so if you're not a card that turns into a shark or a shark that turns into a card, what are you?
Well, you are a young gentleman, so let's dive into the gameplay. You play as this young barkeep who one day meets this man who's a bit of a grifter, a bit of a card shark, you might say.
Oh, so we're talking the metaphorical card shark.
Correct. I'd also like to point out, you can see there's a dog in the tavern, and you can pat the dog.
Rightfully so.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So yes, this man, he teaches you how to be a card shark and how to grift people. At the moment, he's teaching you a basic trick where it's not even really a trick, it's just cheating. When you're pouring someone's wine, you'll just look at their cards and then signal to him via these hand motions what cards they have in their hand.
So it's like a quick time event kind of thing?
Yeah, essentially a quick time event, but with an element of memory to it. So you have to, first of all, read the cards, read the suit, remember what they are, and remember what the hand signals are to signal that to him.
So you're the guy in orange.
Correct.
And Comité de Saint Germain, which already sounds like a fake name. He's the card shark.
He is the card shark, yes.
Classic grifter name.
Until you kill him and become the new card shark.
Yeah, because there can be only one.
That's what they say.
So he just taught me the trick. I've had enough practice. I think I got it down. I can read people's cards, and we will reconvene later tonight to carry out our grift on our mark, who is this gentleman here. So as you can see, in that short period of time, I had to read the cards that were on screen. It's pretty quick. You got like 2 or 3 seconds.
I didn't even look at the cards. I was just watching you pour wine.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. You got to be paying attention and not spill the wine on him. You have to, and yeah. It's stressful because it's very easy to forget what you've just seen. Here you go. So ready. What? There you go. That's.
And you've got to tell him like what he has the most suit of.
Yes. What is the strongest suit in his hand, which is the most cards. But it's surprisingly hard. You would think it's easy to at a glance, but I don't know. For me, at least, I'm sort of sitting there going, he's got one heart. Oh, okay, it's over.
What's happening down the bottom there? We're seeing a bit of rage happening.
Yeah, so they as they get sus on you, they will accuse you of being a cheat eventually. And obviously, yep, he got sus on us. And now we're on the run. So we end up in a little troop of Romanis, some travelers.
In your beautiful rolling house.
I know, it's so ornate, isn't it? What a life.
Who pulls this thing? There's no horse.
I guess maybe they only pull it when they need to. At the moment, I think maybe they've just set up shop here.
Horses are relaxing somewhere.
Or, I submit, the card horse.
Ah, the card horse.
I submit the card shark. Large land shark.
Some kind of land shark?
Yeah. Think about it.
Potentially.
So who's this fella?
So he's just one of the travelers that we've just met. His name is that.
I was like, wow, he's really going for it. He's going to say it. No.
Yeah.
Backed out.
You're the runner.
And he's teaching us this classic little street grift, the 3-card Monty. So you got to follow where the queen is.
Okay.
I know these ones.
Yeah. So he's teaching us how to do it, and I'm going to get you guys to guess where you think it is. So pay attention.
Okay.
Look, keep our eye on the queen now.
I feel like this is going to be harder in 2D because you don't have the same kind of depth perception.
All right, well, the queen's down. Follow it. Make sure you follow it.
I think I've already lost it.
Everyone watching, play along.
I'm pretty good at these. I'm going to be honest. I reckon I know where it is.
And where do you guys think it is?
I think it's in the middle.
Think it's middle?
I think it's left, X.
You think it's X? All right,
Yeah.
Good guess.
Hey, and you got it too. Nice.
Wait, how did you know?
Because it wasn't the one that he made it look like. Because he puts one down in the middle to start with to make you think that's the queen when he's still palming the queen. And then so you got to follow the second card he puts down, not the first one.
That's good.
Oh.
Cunning.
Yeah.
Oh, I got grifted.
You were grifted, right?
You got grifted.
See, this is why I can never play those like street card games because I'll just get done.
Well, you shouldn't play them. Those people are card sharks.
They're
They're
grifters.
grifters. Yeah.
Yep, they're cheating.
And I'm an easy mark.
Yep.
I absolutely always fall for magic card tricks. I love them because I can never like perceive what's going to happen.
I mean, they're very good. Yeah, they're amazing when they're done.
And it's always very impressive. And I mean, that's one of the really cool things about this game is it legitimately teaches you how the tricks are done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you could play this and come away with a solid idea of how to pull it off. You'd obviously need to, refine your actual dexterity with the cards, because that's the real trick. Once you actually look at how a magic trick is done, it's usually quite easy, but it's in the execution that it becomes convincing.
So what you're saying is we can no longer trust you having played this game.
Yeah, no, I'm a full-time magician now, actually. I'm quitting after this and going on the road.
Wow.
Great. I love magic tricks.
So this is later that night. He's taught me some other tricks on the way to this thing, and what we're trying to do here is stack the deck in a very particular way. So our friend Saint D. Germain ends up with strong cards. So I'm trying to pick up so that every fourth card I pick up is a strong card, like a Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
Wow.
So are you looking left to right?
Yeah, left to right.
It's quite complex, isn't it?
See, this is already confusing because there's some cards upside down. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, it's a bit. You don't have to worry too much about whether they're upside down, because I think cards are upside down and right way up at all times.
Yeah, but then which is the left and which is the right?
That bit right there was overwhelming. That was a lot on screen. I wouldn't even know what buttons you press to navigate through that.
Yeah, I mean, and so what's happening here is he's actually showing me. You can see he's like showing one of the cards, so that I can tell him what the strongest card is being dealt to his opponent. If that makes sense. So the 2 is not good. I don't care about the 4.
So you're memorizing the ones within the 4 set you've already created.
Well, I'm showing him now what was the strongest card that was dealt out to his opponent. Using my little pinky fingers, I was signaling to him.
Oh, Joe, this is a lot.
Yeah, I know. And moving on again, we're ripping through all these different tricks. It does give you a lot of time to actually practice these in between. It's a bit less intense, so you kind of practice for the big grift. You get it all down, and this is kind of the execution phase of a lot of the grifts.
Do you play poker, Joe?
Not a lot. I have played poker, but it's not something I do regularly.
Well, now you'll just be able to grift people through poker.
I don't think I could, because I'd need a young mute French servant to carry out my grifts.
And those are so hard to come by.
So in this scenario, you see yourself as the Commandant de
Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain. I am pronouncing that so bad.
Well, he's the one playing. This guy's just pouring wine and assisting with the grifts.
Okay, what's happening now?
So now he's slipped a deck to us, and I've marked a strong card for him. So I'll go back, pour more wine. He'll take the deck I've just marked, and then he can win using the dodgy marked deck.
Can you lose encounters with that bar down the bottom there?
Yep. I mean, if they cotton onto you, then that's a loss. And you can also signal the wrong thing, which I think I do here. So you lose that, and then they actually get a bit less sus. Yeah. So it can be beneficial to actually mess it up.
Did you do it on purpose?
I didn't. No, I just got it wrong. But
True.
I was like, oh wait.
You could have lied to us and we wouldn't have known.
I should have. I realized while playing this, I was like, oh, actually, it pays to be bad at some points. There's some strategy to that.
That could be like late game, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I imagine, I only played the first couple of hours, but I definitely imagine as you get further in, you do probably need to start to lose some hands to get some trust.
Yeah.
But these first few grifts, you can pretty much just win continuously, and it's fine.
Have you come up across another grifter at all? You had to have a grift off?
No, I haven't had to have a grift off. I assume that might happen at some point.
That'd be amazing.
It'd be good if it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until then, you're going to have a really clean table.
Oh, she's getting so mad. Oh.
I got very close, but we won that and got away with it just in time.
Can you leave now? Like, can you choose when you're done?
You can actually. There is a leave option quite often. So I don't know if that just means you have to basically retry the level, but there is an option to leave.
So you've never left?
I haven't got to the point of leaving yet, no.
He's in it. Once he's in, he's in.
He sticks it through, yeah. He's not a quitter.
I'm in it to win it, yeah. We're in it to cheat it, at least.
I also love the imagery of the barkeep. Just, like, there's no way that you can't say he's sus to begin with. The way he wipes the table excessively after every single hand and pours a fresh glass of wine.
Yeah.
Exactly. The other guy's just sculling wine between every hand, a whole glass each time.
Yeah.
Conveniently.
That's very good.
It's very sus.
Or they're taking a couple sips and he's topping it up anyway.
So yeah, he's sneaking me a special hand at this point, or a special deck. And then I have to go into the back room and pull out a specific sequence of cards so that he gets a strong card and everyone else gets bad cards. But then that will mean there are duplicate cards in the deck. So I'll have to come back in here and remember which cards I put in so I can take them out. It's a bit confusing.
Right. And you're playing with controller, it looks like?
Yeah, controller.
Why not keyboard mouse?
It recommended controller, and some of the controls just felt a little wonky at the moment, at least.
Okay.
For keyboard and mouse. So, but yeah, I had to remember which cards I pulled out of that. So when I come back into the room, I can go, all right, it was the 2, 3, 4, and 5 of hearts, and an ace of clubs.
Right.
So there's a lot of memory going on in what you have to actually do.
Are you playing in this hand as well?
I believe so. I think I did get dealt in this. But you don't ever play cards.
Right.
There's never, or at least I haven't got to a point where it's actually a legitimate round of a game. It's just cheating.
It's a poker game without any poker.
Exactly.
That's great. I'm actually super into this. I think I'll actually play this. This looks fantastic. And the art style is unbelievable.
Yeah, beautiful animations. It's just a very different, unique look.
I also like how, in a lot of ways, it doesn't feel like a game. Like the gameplay is fairly hidden, and before you hit explain to me what you were really doing, it just kind of looks like watching an animation.
And you're not just choosing like one of 3 dialogue options as to what the correct answer is. You actually have to do the patterns. That's very cool.
Yeah, and you actually have to use the memory and remember how the grift works. Like, you can't just, it's a quick time event in a way, but it's not just pressing A to win. You have to go, okay, which cards did I take out, in what order, and you have to do it all under time pressure as well, while they're getting sus of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're taking a really long time here. What's going on?
Well, I messed it up, because I was thinking then, I was like, was it 2, 3, 4? I don't remember getting 5, but I did pull out the 5 last time, so I messed it up.
Uh-oh.
And I had to reset it.
Do you have to do them in order?
I think so, because I think you. I can't remember with this trick to be honest, but I was doing it in order just so I didn't miss any cards.
Smart. But you play a dangerous game.
I do. The timer is quickly running out, and I'm going very slowly. Clearly, I'm not cut out to be a proper card shark. I just like.
Joe's taking slow and steady wins the race to like the extreme.
Yep. I'm panicking at this point, to be honest.
Did you feel the tension of it all?
Oh, 100%. I was sweating in my boots.
Oh, wow.
That's fun.
Here he goes.
And yeah, so the grift is continuing, or will have to continue, and I essentially have no time left.
Just leave.
I should have left, yeah.
Just run away.
Or I should have...
So you can't like throw a hand or something right now to try and get your...
That's what I should have done.
I see.
But me being me, I was like, well, I'm going to win.
Double or nothing, baby.
Although I think because actually I successfully did the cards in the room, that basically ensured the win. So if I'd messed that up back there, that would have thrown the hand.
Right.
But I could have left then. I think there was a bet or leave option, and I should have probably left.
I like that in the dialogue they're addressing, hey, why is this guy leaving so much? That's crazy.
This is a bit odd.
So people do cotton on in this story.
A little, yeah.
just got mad IBS. I don't like the heartbeat. It's so tense.
Yep. So at this point, I'm just completely boned. I got no chance. There's no way I'm going to get these cards out quick enough. I'm panicking. I'm trying.
Why don't you just take... Does it matter what cards you take out?
It does. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so you can't just... Oh.
It matters because I have to remember them. I could have just grabbed the first 4 or 5, but I would have had to remember.
You take a picture with your phone.
I wasn't doing that. They didn't have a phone they didn't have a phone in 18th century France.
Uh-oh. Whoa!
Arrested!
So is that game over?
Well, here we are. In prison 1 hour later.
No.
And we'll leave it there.
Oh,
Again, you cliffhanging us again.
Joe's not allowed to do these anymore. He just brings us cliffhangers.
I'm just trying to entice people into the game.
Well, thanks for bringing that one for us, Joe.
You're welcome.
And thanks for joining us, Jordan.
Hey, thanks for having me.
What did you guys think of Card Shark? Do you think that after watching that, you can be a poker champion? Do you think that you can take the heat, the tension of being a card shark? Do you think that you could be a card that turns into a shark? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure you follow ABC Gamer and hit the notifications button to get more cool gaming content from us. We'll see you later.